Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Hey everybody, welcome to this Sunday edition of Thoroughbred Action. 11 races in the mix. It is Sunday, September 9th. Weather was all over the place. In fact, we'll get the details as we send it on up to track announcer Pete Aiello.
Sunday's card begins with a good main track and a good turf. However, the rain did us in just prior to the first race, so we came off the turf. The main track would go from good to sloppy. And the first race of the day over the main track at 6 furlongs. Maiden claimers in for $40,000. Field of 6. Favorites were 3, Airtime, and 6 are Showgirl.
Racing at Gulfstream. Slow beginning for La Guatemala at the back. Our Showgirl ridden aggressively for the top. Toward her inside is Susie's Memory up the challenge. These two go quickly, working 3 ahead of Airtime, who's out of their third. Down inside, it's Dude's Secret with Faith Flies again. And after a subpar getaway, La Guatemala last of all as they go to the half-mile point. They're stacked 4 across the course here. Far outside, Airtime's going to force the hand of Our Showgirl, and the 2 favorites kick on with it. From between horses, Susie's Memory. Down at the rail goes Dude's Secret. Then back to La Guatemala, and still at the back is Faith Flies again. After completing a quarter in 23 seconds flat, there's less than 3 furlongs to go. Susie's Memory comes back for more, and in fact, she's kicked to a 3-length lead. Airtime on the outside is in fully stretch mode second. Our Showgirl just doesn't appear to have her best stuff. She's down inside and not firing. From between horses and Faith Flies again. Then it's back to Dude's Secret, and they're at the top of the stretch at 13-1. Susie's Memory's blown this wide open. Susie's Memory by 6 by 7. Faith Flies again is up into second. The favorites have both gone up in flames. Here's Dude's Secret with the late run. Susie's Memory, an upset-minded winner, but she's an emphatic winner at that. She wins by 5 or 6 in the end. Dude's Secret was second. Faith Flies again third. Airtime finished fourth.
Big upset to start the afternoon as number 4, Susie's Memory, battles back and draws off for an impressive victory under jockey Romero Mirage for Fernando Abreu and the Parkland Thoroughbreds. Number 1, Dude's Secret was second ahead of the 2, Faith Flies again, who ran third. To the second race now, the start of the early pick 4, 5 furlongs over the main track off the turf here. Scratch to 2, 5, 8, and 9. Favorites were 1, Nola Fashion, and 3, Trap Me Later.
And they're off. Toward the inside, Nola Fashion gets the first call, but Trap Me Later has a quick first gear, and she'll go looking for the lead. On the outside, Hug a Tree is now second. Nola Fashion is back to third. Fourth early is Touch of Quality. Out the back door is Gio Patricia. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn. And up front, Carlos Montalvo and Trap Me Later lead by a neck. Hug a Tree, the nearest pursuer, second. Nola Fashion pockets up and race for her turn third. Back to fourth, Touch of Quality and Gio Patricia. 22-4 for a reasonable opening quarter speed. There's 5/16 left to go. Hug a Tree will not go away on Trap Me Later, who still has a narrow advantage. Nola Fashion getting ready to peel 3 wide and go on the attack, and they're at the top of the stretch. Trap Me Later off the turn in the stretch drive with a 2-length lead. Toward the outside, Nola Fashion tries to pick her up second. Hug a Tree between horses is third. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go. Montalvo trying to get a 16th more from Trap Me Later. She leads 2.5. Nola Fashion is second, but out of time. It's all Trap Me Later. She's a gate-to-wire winner. Nola Fashion was second. Hug a Tree finished third, and Gio Patricia ran fourth.
Number 3, Trap Me Later, moved up about 10 lengths when the move to the main track was made, and she went gate to wire under jockey Carlos Montalvo. The daughter of Trap Shot has great main track form, wins yet again for Robert Smith and Kara Oliver and trainer Robert Smith. 1, Nola Fashion, second. 6, Hug a Tree, ran third. Time for a commercial break. Still a lot of Sunday action to come. Don't go away.
Welcome to my playground. To my playground. To my playground. You wanna play nice, here we go. To my playground.
Back now for race number 3 on the program at 6.5 furlongs over the main track. Claimers in for $16,000. A field of 7 signed on. Favorites were 6, Song of Melody, and 7, Silver Threads.
And they're off. Last in, first out. Silver Threads gets the first call. Song of Melody has speed. Touche comes away in the top flight. She's down inside to race from third. Out of their fourth is So Fresh, a gap of 2.5 to Memorize, ahead of Blue Whale, and the trailer is Our Lucky Dice. Down the backstretch they go. Silver Threads put into play early today. She's 5 furlongs from home and a length better than Song of Melody second. Touche is third. So Fresh is fourth. Up on the outside and Memorize along the inside Blue Whale. Our Lucky Dice will have to pass them all with less than half a mile to go. Into the far turn they go. Silver Threads has the lead a length and a half. Song of Melody is second. Toward the inside, Touche runs into a pocket third. These top three have moved 4 ahead of Memorize. Then to the outside, Our Lucky Dice around So Fresh. Blue Whale is last. 5/16 to go. With the advantage, Silver Threads. The rail might open for Touche. Outside in Song of Melody, 3 better than Memorize. The rail's going to open big time as Silver Threads getting out on Juarez, and they're at the top of the stretch. Juarez and Silver Threads drifted wide off the corner. That let Touche up the fence, but Song of Melody has the momentum out in the center. Memorize is running home for a slice with 1/8 of a mile to go. It's Song of Melody who strides to a clear lead. Silver Threads trying to hold on to second. Then it's Memorize and Touche. It's Song of Melody, Zerpa, and Jaramillo in front. Silver Thread second, Memorize third, Touche ran fourth.
Favorites run 1-2 in today's third race as number 6, Song of Melody, proves too tough for the competition here as jockey Misael Jaramillo continues to have a great weekend. Gilberto Zerpa rolls on with the daughter of Flat Out for GV21 Entertainment. 7, Silver Thread second, 4, Memorize ran third. We move now to the fourth race of the day, off the turf, main track at 7 furlongs. Scratch the 6, 7, and the 8. A field of 5. Favorites were 1, Christmas Magic, and 4, Annabella Queen.
And they're off. For the inside, Christmas Magic gets the first call. Rose M has speed. Lonesome Palm on the far outside with Annabella Queen. In fact, the entire field is across the course here as they look for some sort of position early. Christmas Magic has inside position and the lead. They're still stacked 5 deep. Rose M is there second. Big Darling is much closer than usual. She's racing third. Annabella Queen is 4 wide fourth. And Lonesome Palm and Leonel Reyes 5 wide while racing fifth behind a 22-2 opening quarter. Christmas Magic now establishes a clear advantage. She leads 3 parts of a length. Rose M is second. Big Darling is third. Annabella Queen is fourth. And back to last, Lonesome Palm. Post position order around the far turn, 3/8 of a mile to go. With the advantage, it's Christmas Magic in front by 2. Annabella Queen picks up the leaders under Jonathan Gonzalez racing second. Rose M is back to third. Lonesome Palm stoked along while fourth, and trailing the field is Big Darling as Annabella Queen comes calling for the top. 1/4 of a mile away, Annabella Queen now has the lead. Back to second and fully stretched is Christmas Magic. Back to third, Rose M. Back to fourth, Lonesome Palm. They wheel home. Annabella Queen wanders, but wanders with a clear advantage. Christmas Magic not going away, trying to battle on second. Back to third and Rose M, 16th to go. Christmas Magic is all heart toward the inside. Annabella Queen continues to wander a bit. Annabella Queen, Christmas Magic back inside. These two, Christmas Magic. What a game run that was. Christmas Magic had 2 lengths to overcome and battled back to do it. 126-2.
What a finish to today's fourth race. Not sure if 4 Annabella Queen beat herself or the 1 Christmas Magic was just that game, but give some credit to Christmas Magic. She battled back gamely to get the victory under Edgard Zayas. For Kathleen O'Connell and winning owners Kathleen O'Connell and Mr. Denny's Racing Stable. 4 Annabella Queen second, 2 Rose M ran third. To the fifth race now, Florida-bred 2-year-olds of the maiden special weight variety. Jonathan Gonzalez rides 2 Shanghai Go-Go, scratched to 6 Unequal. Field of 6, favorite was the 3, Money Come.
And they're off. Arriva Durla missed the start. Shanghai Go-Go was quickly away from down toward the inside, and Money Come is right alongside, and these two fly early, working 2.5 in advance of Golden Line of. Arriva Durla recovers after the step-slow beginning, all the way up into third and angling for racing room. At the back of the field, So Nifty and Persistent Run. Into the far turn, no place to go for Arriva Durla. Tough trip so far for that one, as Shanghai Go-Go has a narrow lead. Money Come second. Arriva Durla, not daunted by the lack of racing room, trying to split horses here. Back to fourth and So Nifty, then Golden Line Oven persistent run as they run to the top of the stretch. Money Come is now 3 wide as Arriva Durla's from between horses. Shanghai Go-Go is toward the rail. Far outside and So Nifty with a quarter of a mile left to go. Ryan Gazziter and Arriva Durla trying to be much the best horse. Turn first with the lead. Toward the inside, Shanghai Go-Go down the center. It's both Money Come and So Nifty with an eighth of a mile to go. So Nifty and Money Come. Money Come for a narrow lead. So Nifty over the top. So Nifty at Money Come. So Nifty on the outside for a narrow lead. Money Come is second. So Nifty. Well, but it. Money Come was second. Arriva Durla with a really good effort, all things considered, ran third ahead of Golden Line of in 106 flat.
Number 5, So Nifty was the best in the final eighth of a mile, running down the leaders and getting the victory under Nick Juarez, the trainer Dave Fox, and owner and breeders Linda and Leverett Miller. 3, Money Come was second. Number 1, Arriva Durla had all kinds of trouble. Blew the start, in tight, checked, knife between horses. They threw everything at that horse, and he ended up third. He's one for the list. With that in mind, it's time for a commercial break. When we come back, the Rainbow Six sequence. The Sunday card rolls on right after this.
And Gulfstream is pulling away. Gulfstream blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Gulfstream kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
We're back now for race number 6 on the program, the start of today's Rainbow Six sequence. A mile and the 16th over the main track. We're off the turf here. Scratch the 1, 2, and 4. Carlos Montalvo rides the 6. Not So Subtle, who was the heavy favorite.
And they're off. Good start from the outside for Brilliant Light, who hits the ground running. Up on the inside of him is Run Right from between horses, Not So Subtle taken in hand. The newcomer, Dasta One, is now up to take over the lead. Dasta One tugging once more out of the jockey here. Nick Juarez takes him in hand and lets Brilliant Light put ahead in front. Third is Run Right. Fourth is Not So Subtle. Then down inside goes Dig In, and the trailer is New Ace's Strip. Around the first turn they go, and up front, Romero Mirage and Brilliant Light drop over to the rail and carve a quarter in 23 and 3. Second is Dasta One. Third was outside running Run Right. The favorite, odds on, Not So Subtle, fourth and down toward the inside. 3 better than Dig In, and then it's far back to New Ace's Strip. Opening quarter once again was 23 and 3 as they race to the first finish line. Still many chances here, and with the advantage, it's Brilliant Light by a head. Dasta One on the outside second. Montalvo and the big favorite, Not So Subtle, parked at the rail third. Run Right on his outside in fourth. 3 better than Dig In, and New Ace's Strip. Inside half a mile from home. The opening half mile, 47 and 3. These are big time fractions, and there goes Not So Subtle. Not So Subtle put into the clear to secure racing room and go after the leader with less than 3/8 to go. Brilliant Light has the lead. Mirage working overtime. Montalvo gets serious on the big favorite, Not So Subtle, and he gives him plenty. Not So Subtle now up on the outside to take the lead. Brilliant Light going to try to fight with him. These two have it to themselves as they race to the first finish line. Give Brilliant Light some credit. He's battling back toward the inside, but Not So Subtle grinding away on the outside. These two at the top of the stretch together and well clear of the others. Not So Subtle trying to straighten up. Brilliant Light trying to battle on. Brilliant Light on the inside, on the outside, and Not So Subtle. Not So Subtle, very green, wandering around. Montalvo straightens him up and gets the win. Brilliant Light was second, well clear of the others. And up third was Run Right ahead of Dig In.
Number 6, Not So Subtle, had to work pretty hard in the final quarter of a mile, but the son of MC was driven to the wire first by a strong ride from Carlos Montalvo. Carlos gets his second winner today. Willie Curtness trains the son of MC for Teresa and David Palmer. Number 9, Brilliant Light, Gamewell second, well clear of the 8, Run Right, who ran third. To the 7th race of the day, the start of today's late pick 5, maiden claimers at 1 mile, in for a price tag of $10,000. Field of 11. Favorite was the class dropper, number 1, Golden Alina.
And they're off. Walking out of the gate was Run Gal Run. She's about 8 lengths last. Good start for Court Princess and a better start for Golden Alina, and the big favorite guided to the center of the race course to lead the field as they run out of the chute. Lion Diva comes away a joint second with Court Princess on her outside third. Then it's a gap of 2.5 to Bandita Rag. She races between horses. Under the whip ride already is Crystal City. In between horses, Quaker Maid, and down toward the inside, Perla Preciosa. Gap of 2 to Awesome Clue ahead of Happy Princess. Then Fend for Yourself, and Run Gal Run is far back after a terrible start. They make their way to the opening quarter in a quick 23-2. So the favorite, Golden Alina, not messing around here. She bumps the margin to 3. Lion Diva second, Court Princess third, Bandita Rags moves to be fourth. They're starting to string out pretty badly already. Then it's a gap of 2 to Awesome Clue, who blows by an inside running Perla Preciosa, who's called it a day. Then Happy Princess trying to run home as Quaker Maid with Fend for Yourself. Golden Alina's got him strung out, but man, she did go fast to that opening half mile. 46-2. That's a sprint-like half mile, and Golden Alina now asked to kick for more by Jaramillo. Court Princess has stayed close enough to try to get after a second. Well clear of a third running Run Gal Run. That's the one that blew the start, and they're at the top of the stretch. 3/4, 112 flat. Golden Alina still has the lead. She leads by 3. Court Princess is still second. Run Gal Run is still third, but Golden Alina's just too much racehorse here, and Golden Alina's still well clear. Court Princess is second, but Golden Alina is first. Golden Alina at 1-5. It was easy money. She won by 5 in the end. Court Princess second, Run Gal Run third. Awesome Clue ran fourth.
Number 1, Golden Alina takes it to the 7th race field early and often. She went very quick and bottomed out the group, winning easily in the end under Misael Jaramillo for Victor Barboza Jr. in the Three Rivers stable. Second 10, Court Princess. Third was the 7, Run Gal Run. We move now to the 8th race of the afternoon, the start of today's late pick 4, 1 mile over the main track. Claimers in for $6,250. Scratch the 7, Deb Do-Right. Favorite was the 2, KK's Revolver.
And they're off. Ciorno was away well and looks for the early lead. Centaur to stay in cruise. Here's KK's Revolver moving up to challenge. Octopithius away in the top flight. And Loving Ard Simars on the far outside. So it will be the favorite, KK's Revolver, to be put right on the lead here by jockey Misael Jaramillo and lead the way by a neck. On the outside, Loving Ard Samar is there, second, a length and a half to Attack Zone third. Octopithius is back to fourth, racing ahead of Stay in Cruise in fifth. Out wide is Gusty Wind from between horses Ciorno, and then America's Samard at the back with Clemson and Watson. 23-2 for the opening quarter speed. These top two doing each other no favors up front. KK's Revolver pushed along by Loving Ard Samar on the outside. Attack Zone at 30-1 is getting a good spot. Third, Octopithius outpaced fourth. Back to fifth and Stay in Cruise ahead of Gusty Wind, who's going to try to rally while about 9 lengths off the lead. And then the rest of the field led by Ciorno and America's Samard. Clemson and Watson is last, and leading is KK's Revolver. 3/8 of a mile to go. KK's Revolver, he's gone very fast. He went 45-4 for a half mile and leads the way by 2. Loving Ard Samar is second. Attack Zone is third. Back to fourth is Octopithius. Gusty Wind is rolling. Gusty Wind on the far outside. America's Samar, no place to go with Stay in Cruise. These top two might have done each other in as Gusty Wind is sweeping up on the outside toward the inside on Octopithius. Ciorno needs a way out as they come inside the final furlong. Octopithius for the lead. Ciorno, KK's Revolver battling on gamely. Gusty Wind on the far outside. Gusty Wind for the front. From between horses, KK's Revolver. America's Samard late. Ciorno at the rail. Through it all, Gusty Wind gets up to win it. Very close for second. KK's Revolver or Ciorno and 139-3.
Well, Jaramillo tried the same tactic in race 8 that he tried in race 7, but with a different result, as number 2, KK's Revolver, dueled into submission by the 10, Loving Ard Samar, and that allowed number 6, Gusty Wind, to circle wide and get the victory. The one and only Jerry Bozzo, who breaks his own record, being the oldest living thoroughbred trainer. Luca Panici rode the son of Indy Wind for Jerome Bozzo Trust. To the 9th race we go, the start of today's late pick 3, 1 mile over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $16,000. Scratch the 1, 2, 9, and 10. Misael Jaramillo rides the 8, Wake Me Up at Noon. Leonel Reyes on 4, False Accusation. Favorites were 8, Wake Me Up at Noon, and 11, Oxbro.
And they're off. Out wide, Oxbro gets the first call. False Accusation is forwardly placed from between horses. That's Big Clue. Can't Take It With You is down inside with Friend Zone in the top flight. Wake Me Up at Noon guided to the far outside by Jaramillo. And long shot Little Christian is last of all as Oxbro takes charge. Oxbro from the 11 post over to the inside and at a leader by a length and a quarter. Wake Me Up at Noon is second. False Accusation is third. Here's Zayas on Can't Take It With You down inside into a contending spot. A length and a half better than Big Clue. Out the back door, Friend Zone and Little Christian. The opening quarter was a hassle-free 24 seconds flat. 8-5 second choice, Oxbro with the advantage, a length and a quarter. Wake Me Up at Noon is second. Can't Take It With You parked at the rail third. Back to fourth is the gray False Accusation. Then Big Clue. Being outpaced are both Friend Zone and Little Christian. Opening half mile was 46 and 4 as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Juarez let Oxbro do his thing in the second quarter. He's 3 furlongs from home and a neck on top. Jaramillo working overtime on the second horse, Wake Me Up at Noon. Back to third and on the outside to coming on the gray False Accusation. 2 back to Can't Take It With You. These 4 will factor with a quarter of a mile left to go. Up front, Oxbro floats the second and third horses wide and maintains a sizable lead. On the outside and trying to come after him, second False Accusation. Wake Me Up at Noon had no response with Can't Take It With You. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Oxbro has 1 to fight off. False Accusation takes a run at him on the outside. Oxbro inside. False Accusation surging on the outside. Oxbro, False Accusation in time. False Accusation nailed Oxbro, who was no excuse second. 6 clear of Wake Me Up at Noon, then Big Clue. 1:37 and 3, their running time.
Number 11, Oxbro, got an easy lead, but inside the final quarter of a mile could not withstand the on-rushing False Accusation, who wins way out the center of the course under jockey Lionel Reyes for trainer Nick Mastronardi Jr. and owner Nancy Mastronardi. Second, number 11, Oxbro, and third was the 8, Wake Me Up at Noon. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, the Late Daily Double, the Sunday feature and allowance race, right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success from the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park. Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 10 on the program. First half of the Late Daily Double, an allowance race at a mile and a 16th over the main track. A rider change on 5, Motown Man to Jonathan Gonzalez. A field of 7, heavily favored. Number 3, Deputy Czar.
Let him off. Chepstow off slowly. He's 3 lengths last. Motown Man wins the break and heads off for the early lead. He's crossed and cleared already. Deputy Czar moves to be second. The complexion of the race changed with Chepstow missing the start. He's now back behind horses. Cheech Thunder is 2 lengths off the lead. Down at the inside and moving closer is Brandt. The pace must be a crawl. Eye of a Jedi is right there as the favorite is very keyed up here. And Deputy Czar, he's on hold from between horses, wanting to go faster than they're going as Motown Man has them stacked and packed. Motown Man through the opening quarter in a pokey 25 and 2. Racing in second is Cheech Thunder. I can say with full confidence he's never been this close this early. And Cheech Thunder puts a head in front from the outside, and Invisor's win 3 wide third. Now Chepstow going to inject some more pace into the race. Zayas doesn't have much choice. He sends Chepstow on with the task and up to take a short lead. Deputy Czar has had a really tough run of it here. He's been keyed up the whole way. Now he's settled, but he's now asked to quicken as Eye of a Jedi makes a mid-race move. At the back is Brandt through a 50 and 2 half mile. This has been an interesting flow of the race, to say the least, as they swing around the far turn. Chepstow, who blew the start, has now made the lead and leads by a length over Invisor's win second. Eye of a Jedi is third. Motown Man is next. Camacho getting after Deputy Czar. He's going to try to re-rally while 4 wide. And then from between horses goes Cheech Thunder, who was put into the race today. That plan didn't work. And at the back of the field is Brandt with less than a quarter of a mile to go. Eye of a Jedi has come away with the lead. To the attack, Deputy Czar second. Back to third, Chepstow, then Cheech Thunder. And they're at the top of the stretch. Here's Deputy Czar. He keeps coming on the outside of Eye of a Jedi. Eye of a Jedi has the lead. On the outside, and Deputy Czar trying to lunge late. Eye of a Jedi, Deputy Czar. Eye of a Jedi holding on. Eye of a Jedi to win it. Deputy Czar second, Cheech Thunder with a bizarre run third. Fourth was Motown Man, and 145 and 4. Set for a start. And runners away. Good start for the favorite, Count Archibald, far outside Osvaldo. Look at them line up here as they run to the first turn. Osvaldo, all the way from post 11, is up to take a lead of just ahead. Maybe yes, maybe no, is there second. Unbridled Coyote toward the rail is third. Back to fourth early is Triple Sirius. Then comes Count Archibald. Fifth after an early scrum with a couple outside him, including La Leyenda and Whistle Player. Then it's a length and a half back to Baby George, who's 2 better than R's Dreamfly. And Ella Manuel saves ground toward the inside. Into the backstretch they race, and up front it's Carlos Montalvo looking for 3 on the card. He's got Osvaldo in front to length and a quarter. Maybe yes, maybe no, and Hector Barrios stalked the pace setter second. Unbridled Coyote is third. Back to fourth and Triple Sirius. Wide on the course is Whistle Player. Wider than him is La Leyenda. Count Archibald is in the pocket with no place to work yet. A length and a half better than El Manuel, who improves inside of Baby George. Our Dreamfly is at the back of the field as they make their way to the final half mile. Favorites toward the back half of the group here, inside half a mile from home. They went 48 and 3 for the opening half mile, and with the advantage, it's still Osvaldo by a length and a quarter. Maybe yes, maybe no is there second. It's a gap of 4. Count Archibald has no place to go. Wide on the course and trying to improve is La Leyenda with Whistle Player. Saving ground is El Manuel, but Osvaldo, as I'm stacked and packed behind him, as Osvaldo continues to lead. Maybe yes, maybe no. Fully driven second. El Manuel is working between horses, then Count Archibald. Our Dreams Fly on the outside. Less than a quarter of a mile to go, and they're at the top of the stretch. Osvaldo turns first with the lead, but his strides are shortening. Here comes Ours Dreamfly on the outside of Maybe Yes, Maybe No. Count Archibald fourth and running home for a slice. Ours Dreamfly with a big run from the back, and he'll win it. Ours Dreamfly to win it by 5 in the end. Maybe Yes, Maybe No second. Count Archibald third. Osvaldo hit the wall and ended up fourth in 1:48 and 2.
And that's it, another 11 race card in the books. Gotta say congratulations to 97-year-old trainer Jerry Bozzo, breaking his own record. I'll tell you, it'll be a long time perhaps before another trainer comes along and wins a race at nearly 100 years old. Good stuff today with Jerry and his upset winner in race number 8, and that'll do it for us. We'll see you Thursday here at Gulfstream Park.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.